What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Hai, salut. Ei, no choice. Hai să vedem ce vrea tantea asta de la noi, că m-am săturat.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Mă, tu.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Ia. Așa, și? Acum ce? Mă, pe bune.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Take this what?
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours.
Oh,
now, I have
mai
matters to
puteți.
attend to at the Iron
Nebunul.
Flag. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Bine, hai. Te întreb, dai. Las ok și în sfâra, du-te dracu.
I should probably start here.
Hai să vedem. Ce zice tantișor?
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Ia zi
So
tantișor,
you're
tu?
the new escort the girls have been talking about.
Mhm.
And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh?
Mm,
Poor boy.
da, da.
You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
Motu.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Dobra, supărat
A
mi
man from
trei
the
fame.
garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Da, da, exact, așa ziceam și eu. Hai să vedem cine e, care cum
Seen
sunt.
you around the Vale of late.
Dracu e...
Oh, don't tell me you've
Unde?
grown tired of
Unde?
us.
Stânga, dreapta, dreapta, stânga?
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the...
Lasă-mă, o vere, că am treabă. Vezi? Găsesc pe cumatul ăsta, care ești, mă?
It's not been half a moon since
Ia vină, mă, aici. Ia să te trebuie aici.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you.
Ok.
Where's the last village on the road to Oriflamme? I
Mă,
should let
mă...
Isabel know where I'm headed.
Vărule. Și mă plimb ăsta pe tot castelul, că ți ești talentul. Dă-te mă la o parte. Ia să te vedem, tantișor.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Mm.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Ok. Acum... Hai că ți-l, hai că ne-a trimis asta la poplacă ne-a trimis, mă, că ești talentul tău. Uite cât te bate, mă. 43 de metri, mă, că ești talentul tău. Salut, băiatul meu.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Asta ziceam și eu. Hai, băiatul, hai. De bătaie, că avem mult.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
Ia o recruta una acum de... Nu, acum te întâlnești mai târziu.
If the people of Moore are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Hai să vedem despre cine e vorba, my friend. Hai să vedem ce ai tu aici de vânzare pe tănaș. Nimic?
Thanks for nothing.
Du-te, dacă n-ai... Ia zi, prietănaș. Unde-i tovarăș?
Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Da, dracu, să fii tu. Ce da tântișor acolo.
It smells of death here, Torgor. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Dă-te în sânge, asta chiar că a fost tare. Nu, numai 44 de puncte, 3 țări familie, tot să-ți trăiască, avem o curță, materialele, bă, băgăboțeala.
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a message that...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Complete! Yay, another mission. Another money. Okay.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The veil counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Așa. Unde mai trebuie stati? Să faci? Hai să facem asta mai întâi și după aia mergem la tovarăși. Ce vrei, tântișor? Că am zis că vină mai devreme. Hai, cu ce te ajut?
Have you seen my Chloe?
Who's Chloe?
I let her out of her pen while I did my chores. But she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't...
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
I...
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You, branded, here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. What?
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, toward...
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
It's over.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Ce cred cu ăștia, mă? Sunt nebun. Wow.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
You, Brandon, come here, this... How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Demona. Lasă-mă să dau una.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Okay.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always...
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk the realms less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Hai să mergem la treaba noastră. Haide, băiat, haide, că iau ticătil pe toate. Mamă.
Had another branded drop in
Buy, sell, or be gone. Go on, take it. And go on, take it. And go on, take it. And if that's what you want.
expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Marea Cipilan. Scuze, băiatul n-am văzut. Și pe asta după tine a făcut. M-au îmbogățit, este.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
What does that mean? Back door.
You two?
Sure,
It's a safer place in the Empire than ever.
Oh, opa.
Brothel.
I-a dat-o.
Really?
I-a dat-o bine.
Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We're using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
Haide, salut.
And how exactly did you come to know about this?
Nu uitați să dați un like acolo dacă
Let's
nu vă
just say
supărați.
I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended
Mamă,
up
Yoda.
with dear life after being discovered by the
E nebunești acolo cu aia.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Good said.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
We might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
I don't know.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to...
Me is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
Single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
I swear this passage used to be...
Enemies upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clyde. Perfect plans.
Ako? English mo. يا بارتوميو Ardel.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Omane puramente dus.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Ciao.
Captain, to arms, men! Summon the cannoneer!
That's enough.
It's over!
That's enough.
Muata.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
You're a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Oh, bate não. Bora tanto sangue. Bora do tempo.
It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Aspetta, ma bloccare diciamo un cazzo.
Poor wretch.
Another one.
Save your pity.
Whoa.
And not in return, there's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment. Not this time.
Da. Mă mătă dacă te ferești tu. Nu te vreau. Da, ferește-te, mă. Da, te-am... Uite coaie că mă disperă. Doamne, dar ferește-te, mă, morții mătii. Uite, coaie, că de exasperant. Mă disperă. Da, uite, coaie, uite, mă. Da, du-te coaie. Te că ești un alt totem. Ați ce să mă ferești și tu nu vrei să te ferești cu aia, dar faci un pas stânga. Mor, du-te în sânge, că mai nenorocit.
Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared. Deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
miners. The guards.
Too far gone. The Ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out there.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
She said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to open this, an Ether flood would be it. Me, those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Ce vrei, mă? Nu-ți ia pâinea din gură, mă, du-te în sânge. Ce fac, mă, Nils? Opa. Nu? Nu prea. 3, 2, 1. Și-o rup gâtul. Păi de ce, mă? Cum adică n-ai cu cine? Păi socru tu? Oh, ce faci, băiatul meu? Opa, băiatul meu, ce-ai pățit, băiatul meu? Hai de sus, hai, băiatul, hai. Op, nu prea. Tași. Hai, ești nebun. Te-am prins la fix, nebunule. Da, ai ajuns mai departe, da. Tu ai trecut de asta la un moment dat. Am făcut și eu. Bă, spoilere, nu știu, tu ai trecut de aici? Că ai trecut de aici. Tu ai fost aici. Nu știu, acum, de-abia acum am ajuns aici. Am făcut, cred că asta e a 4-a, 5-a, da. A 5-a parte din ea. Bă, am venit acasă să mă schimb și plec în oraș cu nașa. Oooo, băiatul meu, ești la Românica, iar mergi la restaurant, vezi, drag, poate lași iar 10 milioane pe la restaurant ca un idiot. Vezi că mai ai și o notă peste 2 săptămâni. Ce mi-a dat ăsta, futu-te în gură. Bă, încerc să fac personajul cât de puternic pot. Acum, nu știu ce... O să mă uit, o să-mi... Stai seama că o să trebuiască să mai fac anumite chestii. Am craftat sabia asta, dar... Nu prea sunt mulțumit. Dar oricum e interesant, man. E foarte interesant jocul, sincer. Asta chiar poți să-l joci... Ba, bine, pentru început îl joci și să vezi toată povestea de la joc, e interesantă rău. Când de seară dai drumul la live. Dacă dai de... în 2 zile? Oh. Păi încă nu ți-ai mutat alea? Mamă, de ciudat cu aia să vorbesc cu tine. Bă, dar unde dracu să mă duc, mă? Bă, uite, asta nu urăsc, că nu prea îți dă de înțeles unde trebuie să mergi. Nu ți-ai mutat alea încă? Da, și ce vreau să zic, e cam ciudat să vorbesc cu tine, tu să-mi scrii și eu să vorbesc. Parcă până acum era invers. Ok, nimica pe aici nu se trece, hai pe aici, hai în sus. Unde merge băiatul meu? Că văd că stânga-dreapta n-am unde e. Așa, și acum? Unde este ăla mai degrabă? Au, mâncați-și! De unde ați apărut, mă? Oh, băiat. Da, mă, că n-am văzut ce ai scris. Per 3? Aha. Per 3, ok. A, pe aici. Mersi, cățelul. Mersi, trăiți-ar familia ta să strească. Mersi, Nils. Uite, asta nu știam. Mă cam deruta chestia asta. Mamă, animalul. Băiatul. Mamă, ce mi-a dat ăsta, băgați-a și sărmănați. Bă, dar ce mă sparge asta, futut? Ce-am ratat-o pe asta. Mamă, mă rup pe ăsta în două coaie. Că da ce mi-a dat. Bă, dar de unde știi, mă, că sunt acolo? Trăiți-ar familia ta să strească. M-a prins bulanul. Du-te în sându, că mă să trai de tine. M-a rupt în două oarul ăsta. Ok, băiatul meu, hai. Arde un picior. Mamă, ce karate am învățat să mă bată, mă. Am înțeles, păi e normal, man, dacă nu l-ai montat până acum, nici nu o să-l montezi de aici încolo, pentru că o să te pregătești mai mult pentru nuntă acolo. O să ai mult de umblat acum. Să știi. Dacă nu montezi, cel puțin săptămâna viitoare...
On the count of 3.
Okay. No.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Asta văd.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out.
Stai așa să vă aprind lumina, Google, că... Am dă și tu niște poțiuni, ceva.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Ok. Bă, sper că nu-ți dau spoilere, bă. Cred că încă mai ai până ajungi aici. Mamă, dar așa departe...
I knew it would be big.
Băiatul meu. Ce e aici?
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
Bă, cred că e timpul să mă opresc și aici, că trebuie să plec la chefuială.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now.
Zic...
State the empire's in.
Și de aici facem și partea 6.
My little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here. A tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Ok. Sar băiatul.
Oh no.
Them again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
Mamă, ce mi-l bate, bă.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Da, trebuie să ajungem undeva care să facem treabă. O, băiatul meu, unde a apărut? Ok. Până aici, băieți. Ne auzim mai târziu, dacă nu mâine, cu partea numărul 6. Așa că v-am pupat, trebuie să plec acum. Ne auzim mai pe seară, dacă nu chiar mâine, undeva pe la prânz, ora 12 a Angliei, ora 2 a României. Nu, v-am pupat. Zi, seară faină și weekend plăcut!